Like most people, I stay with the crowd. I don't really speak up, and that's not something I'm really proud of, but that's what happens, I guess.
I guess I kind of knew the significance of it. I knew how people used it in a careless way, a careless manner, and didn't really, actually understand what it meant. I kind of realized that a lot of people can be like criticized and they can be hurt by it. Like yesterday in bio, I heard my teacher use it because we were learning about like genetic disorders and stuff, and people use he called someone like mentally retarded and stuff.
Not personally, but I have seen people been called that offensive term, and a lot of people don't realize the effect of what they say, but then it's very offensive, like, to them.
It means that someone is impaired in some sort of way.
The R word is a word that is very derogatory and I don't believe should be used. I'm familiar with the R word campaign and actually do a lesson with my freshmen about being tolerant and sensitive about using that word in casual conversation.
I think I would define the R word as not as intelligent as like a normal person would be.
Not very often, and anytime I hear it in here, I encourage my students to make a better choice.
I don't think so.
Probably when I was uninformed and I didn't know what it implied, but now that I do and the potential harm that it could have on people, I don't use that word anymore.
I've never used the R word.
Yes, I have. In elementary school.
I have, and I'm very ashamed of it. I try not to because I understand the magnitude of my actions and how it can affect others. I knew what it meant, but this was a long time ago, and yeah. Quite often actually, but I'm hearing it a lot less now. People are being aware that what they say and how they use that term really affects other people, and it's becoming less frequent, I believe.
But when I do, like, I kind of like take it aback a little bit because they don't really know how hurtful it can be. The R word, I think it's a really offensive term that people don't realize how deep of a meaning it really has, and kind of just use it just to criticize people, but it's a deep word.
No. See, I never use the word stupid. I always prefer to tell you smart enough, but you sometimes need to practice or find your own way. Sometimes to find your own way is more important. Even you find sometimes you spend extra time, but your own. It's more important. But as a teacher, you have to support any challenge, any idea how to learn.
I mean, it means slow, and so that's what the word means. And so people who have learning disabilities do learn slower than others. It's just not a nice thing to say. Normally you want to put the person first, and then, a person with disabilities, not a disabled person. So you want to talk about the person first.
I don't have any stories about it, but I have a cousin who has autism, and he hasn't personally told me any stories, but I could probably guess that at his high school, when he was younger, he probably was called the R word a couple times.
R word, it's a pretty offensive term in my opinion. A lot of people throw it around nonchalantly, like, hey, you're an R, but then like, there are some people that are actually mentally challenged and they would find it pretty offensive, and I don't think it's a really kind term to use.
most derogatory, degrading word.
I realized that the term should be reserved for the proper scenarios and shouldn't be just thrown around nonchalantly, like when you're talking to your friends or if you're cracking a joke, and should only be used in all seriousness.
Basketball rapper. It's good. It's fun. I had some good times. Bowling. I went bowling this year, which was pretty fun. It's a good way for people to overcome the shyness.
You think this helped you overcome shyness?
A little bit. Help me get a job.
How your job, yeah.
Go to college, of course.
Hi, my name is Cole Cybis. What's your name, Eugene?
Eugene, Annalise.
Eugene, what is Best Buddies about?
It's about making friendship.
Making friendship, like to get together. Like sometimes a lot of time we're hanging out, like going to like a basketball or something, do some baskets.
How do you guys like high school so far?
High school kind of fun, but like last year of high school, we're seniors. Actually, we're doing good. Like me and my buddy are hanging out. Like, actually, I asked him to come over and play some video games and do a lot of sports.
I wanted to talk and about what my day is, and I can participate joining Best Buddies. Makes me happy and do some fun stuff.
It's kind of fun because like get to like know your buddy more. Like I can turn the vibe with Best Buddies because it's so fun to hang, like make some friendship with people. I had Down syndrome. I was born that way, but I'm so happy it got me that way.
So what we want to do is we want to spread awareness, like you know how Best Buddies is, right?
Yeah.
We want the future to be everyone accepting
Each other.
we want everyone to be just like Best Buddies. That's what our plan is. So what are your thoughts on this? How do you guys feel about it?
It feels nice because like have fun with your friends and like kind of fun, like you get to like enjoy your friends, the rest of the world, and that's how to vibe with a lot of people around this world. Like I like share like Best Buddies. It's crazy because like people in this world have like different abilities and people don't have it, but it's kind of awesome because it's a great thing.
Eugene, wait, what's your thoughts on this?
Like I'm thinking friendships is important because they can help you support in your life. Like in class, they can help you at your classwork, and that makes you feel happy and you get better life, as I believe.
Maybe like I might talk about I want to talk like to other principals like in colleges and stuff. Like, I'll ask them to have like Best Buddies and stuff. After that.
I think maybe I could go college as well to learn and study so I can pass.
Like, what do you guys plan on doing when you guys grow up?
Actually, for me, like, I want to like for the rest of my life, I want to dance.
That's cool. Yeah.
And rap too.
What about you, Eugene?
Just want to be a doctor when I'm growing up.